As we count down the top 100 movies of all time, we've arrived at number 79, Saving Private Ryan, Steven Spielberg, 1998. Unforgettable imagery, maybe the most gruesome and visceral recreation of the landing at Normandy Beach that we'd ever seen on film before. And something that obviously shocked the world, because this is not something we'd come to expect from Steven Spielberg. We'd seen a lot of beautiful, timeless classics.
Family-driven.
Yeah, lots of fantasy.
This is family-driven as well. There's a whole bunch of brothers, and one of the brothers gets stranded behind enemy lines. So protocol be damned, they're going to go get this brother out at any cost.
Yeah.
But the thing that stands out for me is the camera work in the movie.
Right.
Because that first opening scene when the bullets are flying, I don't think any of us had ever felt this close to a war kind of experience before. I mean, we'd had long shots of explosions going off and soldiers getting shot. You know, war had kind of become a little bit cheesy in some ways in the movies with, you know, soldiers dying in very dramatic ways. Spielberg owned it. He took all of that back. He said, I'm going to explode all of these cliches, and I'm going to make something that takes you someplace you've never been before, and everything feels fresh again.
Covering fire!
But there are lots of pauses in all of this carnage for people to have these long monologues talking about bravery and heroism and facing unbelievable challenges and doing the right thing.
It's almost like theater in that sense, because you're delivering your soliloquy.
I feel heartfelt sorrow for the mother of Private James Ryan. I'm willing to lay down my life and the lives of my men, especially you, Ryben, to ease her suffering.
You do that on the show a lot. I just stand back and listen. Vic delivering his soliloquies.
And then you're the bullets just firing with your negativity bullets all over. I get where you're going with that.
This is all that's made it.
Anyways, this is an indelible movie. It absolutely deserves to be on this list.
It's finally out on Blu-ray for the first time. And this is one of those seminal, I think, works. Not only did it take the World War II, which is a genre in movies that has been around for a long time, but brought that into a very modern look and feel. It also sort of created a whole genre of video games, like Medal of Honor and Call of Duty. I think owe a lot to Saving Private Ryan.
To me, at least, this is probably one of the best, if not the best, war film ever, because of the attention to detail. And, you know, a lot of vets that lived through that storming the beach at Normandy actually said that it was the most accurate account of the event.
They don't romanticize it in this film.
No.
It's very real and very harrowing. I love this movie, and I hadn't seen it in a long time, and it was so wonderful to revisit it. It brought back all those emotions. There are many beats in this film of just true human sacrifice. And the story of going and finding this one man, there's a great line where he says, it's a needle in a sea of needles.
Yeah.
You know? Like finding this one man in that horrible place, and what sacrificing these lives for one life.
Yeah.
It's so powerful and so poignant.
It is. And I think the story is about human sacrifice. It's also about the brotherhood of soldiers and the experience of going through war.
And another real treat about seeing this movie is so many stars that went on to kind of anchor their own films have small little parts in this movie.
And Tom Hanks, this is one of his best performances.
I agree.
And it really is. In the special features, it's mentioned that Steven Spielberg was like, you know, sometimes I really felt like naming this Saving Captain Miller. And it's really his journey as much as it is anyone else's. And he plays the role so well. He's soft, yet he's hardened by war, and just a great character.
Saving Private Ryan out there making millions of people glad that we don't have the draft here in North America.
Yeah. And also honoring a generation of people out there that have made it safe for us to enjoy entertainment like this.
So congratulations, Steven Spielberg. We will probably see you again in our list of the top 100 movies of all time, but Saving Private Ryan, number 79.